Alright guys, got it all charged up, got the batteries in the transmitter, it's ready to fly, so let's go ahead and get that going. Having a bit of a rough day today. My back seems to keep hurting and hurting and hurting, and taking my medications, and it's still hurting. Okay, so that's all ready to go. So let me go ahead and move back here. Let you guys take a quick look, just in case you didn't see the unboxing. Transmitter's big and bulky. It's okay. I don't know about that bottom part, but it's okay. It's not too bad. It's light. And the helicopter. So it does have some aluminum or alloy, whatever you want to call that. The rest of it's all plastic. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. Whoa. Sorry guys, let me get this up for you guys because I don't want it to be out of frame. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm also gonna turn off my AC because it's just ruining this entire flight. I forgot all about it. It's like 200 degrees where I'm at. Whoa, that was close. That was a close one. As soon as that air stops flowing out of there, I'll be able to fly a little better. Alright. It's pretty much stopped now. So let's see if I take off. Yeah, see? It's not blowing around anymore. Alright, so let's go forward. And it is proportional. The forward is proportional. So you can give it a little bit or a lot of forward, and then this controls like extremely basic, guys. So let's go ahead and get this into a hover position. I could get it to stay still. So really basic. Right here is my dual rate. This one is nothing. Although I haven't been able to really test it out. It's just too small in here. It's too big of a helicopter to fly around. But it does get around, you can see that. Whoa, 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 come on. So you see it does maneuver pretty decent. Not really fast, but not really slow neither. But without any banking, I can't do any tight turns. I can't. When I bank, usually I'll churn and at the same time I'll pull in with the banking, and that's what'll let me do those tight turns. But this helicopter, no, I can't do that. It's a pretty stable helicopter. Alright, I'm ready to damage the propellers, even though it doesn't come with any extra. There isn't any indication or noises or anything. That's the slower rate here. Now I'm putting it back in the higher rate because it's just better in high rate, period. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to do that. Luckily, I was able to save it before it crashed. Oh, lost control. It's a bigger helicopter. A lot more turbulence when I get closer to the ceiling. But it does fly pretty decent. Right now it's only $34 on Amazon now. I would say it's worth $34. Flies pretty good. If you're gonna get a helicopter, I would suggest you get something like this because it's big enough to see. You can use this outside too, you know, on good days. But it's just big enough to see, and that's what you really want when you're using a helicopter. You don't want something super tiny. Then you know it's harder to see for you being a first timer. You don't even want one of these helicopters, to tell you the truth. If you're gonna be trying to get into the hobby, you're gonna have to go with something 4-channel. Playing with these will just give you bad habits. But if you're never gonna go into helicopters, oh man, that was ugly. If you're not going to buy any helicopters, and this would, you know, you're interested in one of those, you know, just to play around with like this, I would say getting one of these would be the better choice, because the bigger it is, it's easier to tame, sort of. It's just harder to fly in a small area, but they're pretty stable. Not to mention, you could see it, others can too. And that's probably what you want when you're flying a helicopter. You don't want something small. You want to fly it and have everyone else be able to see it too. It's got a decent flight time too. I did fly it outside. It flew pretty good. I was able to take it up very high. Alright, now I'm losing power now. I'm pretty much with the throttle all the way up. And it's going back down. So that's the flight test of the S39 Raptor. Indoor, outdoor helicopter, more like indoor, but not too bad. It's only $34 on Amazon for this version, meaning it'll come with this transmitter. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's alright, I guess. Kind of expected it to be a little more heavy duty, but it's a very lightweight copter. But it's not cheap though. It's not like it's gonna break, or I don't know, something off here. Maybe I should just paint all of it black and just leave this alone and just paint out all this white stuff black. Still thinking, I don't know, but it flies decent. Like I said, if you're gonna if you're not into helicopters but you want something like this, you know, you're not ever gonna buy a 4-channel helicopter or something, then this is a pretty good helicopter to get into. It's almost near the same price as the smaller ones, and you'll be able to see it and it'll make it more fun. So thanks a lot for watching, guys.